Well, I'm joined now by Martin Ferguson, Director of Policy and Research. Martin, great to see you. Thanks for coming in and talking to me. We're seeing a real change, aren't we, in digital leadership. What areas is this penetrating?
Well, I think first of all, I'd say that the biggest change I'm seeing is a change of mindset. So our members are thinking much more in terms of embracing what we call the whole system in a place. So it's all about outcomes, it's about people and the outcomes that they expect to improve the quality of their lives. It's about the data and the intelligence that we can harness to pinpoint problems and solutions, and it's about technology and how that can underpin those improvements and solutions. And it's also about diversity, so in embracing people with different backgrounds, different experience in teams, and really sort of getting people involved in redesigning and transforming services.
Can you tell us why health and social care integration is so important and the role that digital plays in that?
Yeah, sure. For me, I mean, many of our services have excellent elements, but as a whole, they're often broken. So if we look at things like hospital discharges and the proportion of people that end up back in hospital because of a failed discharge, we look at the pressures on accident emergency, on acute care, on social care, people chasing targets rather than actually delivering the service. These are the sort of things that really make a difference in terms of the cost of that service and the ability to offer that service effectively. So health and social care integration matters for these reasons. And if we look at Leeds, for example, with the integrated digital care record that they're implementing, over 100 organisations now involved in that and providing seamless care across the whole spectrum of health and social care to people living in that locality.
Some great examples that you've highlighted just there, but can this model be applied to other areas of service?
Absolutely, I think it can. If we look at the local economy, for example, then thinking about the mindset, the skills, the education and training, the support for small and medium-sized enterprises, startups in localities, these are things that can make a real difference to those localities and the quality of life in those localities. If we look at environment, using location intelligence, so data, geographical data that can be applied to target problems and solutions more effectively. So things like air quality, water management, energy usage, waste handling, all these things can be better managed by using location intelligence in those localities.
A last question for you, Martin, a bit of a change of tack. Tell me a bit more about your Women in IT campaign. It's been running for 2 years. How's it going?
Well, I was really excited when this programme was first launched by Socitm. I think one of the big differences for me it's made is an awareness amongst men in our society of the barriers that we often put up to women. But equally for women themselves, our Empowering Women in the Digital World programme has had 50 graduates now, all of whom offer testimonies that are really get to the heart, as it were, in terms of where the problems are that those women face in actually progressing their careers, in making progress at a personal and professional level. So, I mean, one of the recent participants from Waltham Forest talks about attentive collaboration as a real strength, if you like, that women can bring to bear in the work situation. Something where you're aware of the whole situation, the different people, their circumstances, and so on. This is a whole different world from the sort of technical world that's traditionally one of IT and digital. So I think, for me, women bring real strengths into teams, change teams, transformation teams, redesign teams, and we ignore them at our peril. So one area in which we can make a real difference is in recruitment. So in the early stages, apprenticeships, for example, can offer a route in for women. If we're recruiting, for example, on mindset rather than skill set, we can teach skills. We can't teach mindset in the same way. So for us, young people, young women, apprenticeships offers a serious route in to IT.
Well, we wish you continued progress with it, and we look forward to meeting you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.